Hello YouTube. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I think the last video I did was planting out tomatoes, which those produced really well and they're gone. But now we're here in the fall garden, so I think it's about time I give you guys an update. Alright, so nothing has changed as far as the layout of the garden. We still have the bins over here, the recycle and the regular trash, a couple bags of soil, some tools. But we do have the fall garden planted. We do have the sub pod mini in there. I haven't kept up on it because I got a much bigger bin I'll show you in a minute. We have some peas in this one, and most of the beds I think we have the calendulas, these right here that I grew from seed. We have some carrots. We have some peas, beets, and all kinds of other little stuff. Spinach, I think. We harvested out the sweet potatoes, although we still have one that came back. They pretty much grow here pretty rampant in the fall. They will grow slower, but they will still grow. And that way, when the heat kicks in, they just explode. We have some kohlrabi in this one. I'm not sure what this is. I think some kind of a lettuce, although it looks like a spinach or a mustard. We do have some onions from Dixondale that just arrived this week. So we got the short day onion variety, and we also have some reds. I did I grew the short day bundle mix thing last year, and it did really well in a container. Borage, I did not plant it here. It came on its own. I've reused container soil, so I assume that's what it's for, or for where it's from rather. Sweet potatoes came back. I dug all these out. Apparently I missed a few. But we do have some kohlrabi. We've got some lettuces. More kohlrabi. This is a mix of kohlrabi and calendulas. Variety on the calendulas is radio. I grew those, like I said, I grew those from seed. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I think I'll just use them as pollinators. In this one we have some arugula, some spinach, one lettuce plant, another arugula. I'm not growing climbing, vining plants on all the structures, but I figured I'd just leave them in because that way I don't have to put them back out in the spring when, you know, the peas, more peas or tomatoes and whatnot, and, you know, all the cucurbits. But we do have lettuce in this one. We have some dino kale as well. We have mainly flowers in here, mainly calendula, but we do have some arugula, I think, in here. In the next bed, we do have some red acre cabbage, more carrots, more calendulas, some more peas. My peas this year, like, they're growing, but for some reason, I think they're having trouble, like, grabbing on, although that one seems to be doing okay. Spin right around. We have some purple Chinese cabbage, some lettuce. Looks like a bean over there in that corner. I didn't plant that recently, obviously, but it came up. And we have some more calendula. And the bed that's off to the side, we have some massive chard. I need to harvest some of that. Another sweet potato, which I don't think I've grown sweet potatoes in this bed, so I don't know how I got in there. I had a Black Beauty eggplant here that got massive. If you're following me over on Instagram, which you should be, you'll see what happened with that. I have the mushroom spent substrate bags from Long Beach Mushrooms. I keep them next to the compost bin, but as you can see, they kind of do their own thing. But at any rate, I cleaned out the garden. I threw a lot of it into that compost bin, and then I planted her all around it. So we have some red cabbage, some red acre cabbages. Those are on the little smaller side. Some arugula, some more calendulas, tons of chard, as you can see. I think there's only like 3 or 4 plants, but they're massive. And we have the apple banana tree. It looks very happy. This is a tree that I thought I killed last year, but it's coming back. You see the growth in there. We also have a pup, so no problem. Mom had planted these Christmas plants. What are they called? Poinsettias. And it looks pretty big. It looks pretty beat up. It looked like it had some powdery mildew. She trimmed it back, and it's grown back beautifully. We still have the plant in the corner that grows like crazy. She trims it back every now and then we still have a ton of aloes. If you know anybody local to Long Beach that wants aloes, I think she's about ready to give up on these and just move on. because she still has, I think, a couple of them that still keep putting out babies, and she just pots them up and moves on. More aloes. This is nothing but lettuce. This had some massive eggplants in here. I think 2 or 3 of them. I took them out. Basically just filled this in with lettuce, a few cabbages. I see 2 cabbages. And I think this is arugula, or that funky lettuce that I don't know what it is. That funky plant. I think that's a calendula in the back, but most of it is just lettuce. That one doesn't have any drip irrigation to it, even when it comes to the bed here. That one only has a Growoya, so I just make sure to keep the Growoya full, which I haven't checked in a while. It's about halfway. So I'm thinking I might top that off. But in a nutshell, that's really the garden. I'm also here to let you know that Epic Gardening is having a Black Friday sale. Go over to the website. I will go ahead and leave all the details on that below. If you spend a certain amount of money, you'll get money off. But I'll go ahead and leave all the details in writing in black and white. I will leave all my affiliate links down there. But I obviously like their beds because I have 8 of them. 1 on here, and then the other 7 all along the wall. We have grown so much food. Again, if you're not following me on Instagram, go over there. Same name, Green Super Gardening. And you can see everything we've grown. We've grown tomatoes, we've grown peppers, we've grown eggplants, we've grown, you know, all of the root vegetables, basically. The carrots are all going now, but I've grown literally everything out of here, and we've eaten very well this year. They've been very good for the sweet potatoes because I think they help keep some of the heat in. Of course, this wall helps. This is a south-facing wall, so all the heat hits it all throughout the day, as you can see, as the day goes on. Although we're technically in winter now, so I may not get as much sun. We are still getting a good amount of sun. It heats up, and at night it kind of outputs the heat, and so it kind of keeps the plants in the summer happy. And then the plants now are doing really well. These were planted out maybe a couple weeks ago, and they're all doing really well. I will go in and do an additional watering, but the beds all have Growoyas in them. I did these to the full length, so I did the Growoyas in there. I have links for that below with my affiliate code as well on that. But that's pretty much it. I'm happy to be back. I will try to keep more updated on YouTube. I'm kind of slacking on Instagram as we speak though, so I'm trying to bring that back. But that's it for now. So go ahead and leave a comment below. Questions, comments, concerns, whatever the case may be. And I think that's it for now. I gotta plant some onions, and I'm gonna water everything in, and I think that's pretty much it. Alright guys, thank you for joining me on this very quick tour. I tried not to make it, 30 minutes like some of my other tours are. Hopefully this is under 10 or 15 minutes, so you guys won't get bored. But as you can see, everything is growing fantastic. Again, I'm going to include the links down below for the Epic Gardening sale and the details on that. Go ahead and hit that up. Of course, I do make some money off of that to help keep the channel going, and I will try and keep the videos coming. But if you have any comments or anything that you want to see on the channel, please let me know. Drop it in the comments. Hit me up on Instagram. I will leave all my socials and everything down there. That way you guys can do that. But for now, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell notification for me. It does help the channel. And that's it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.